Hi, brand owners. My name is Mari, and I am Shared Studios art director. I am here with Laura. She's my right hand and the senior graphic designer at Shared Studio. Today, we have something very interesting and fun for you guys. We will be presenting a couple of brand stories that we have created just to show you the whole creative process behind each one of them. Just as I did with Rafa back in last year. We basically went through a video and we broke the whole thing down just so you can understand what we do, how we do it, why we do it. And we're super excited to show you a little bit more about the graphic design team. Do you want to say anything, Lauchi?
Well, I hope you really enjoy this video. I think that it's gonna be really helpful for everyone of the sellers that are watching this video. So I hope you like it. I enjoy it. If you like it, please like this video and subscribe. And if you have any questions during the whole process, you can leave it down there.
Let's go with the first one, this one. If you saw our video of our favorite projects of 2022, you will know that this was the marketing team's favorite project ever, Fifth Fork. Fifth Fork basically was a very big project because it's one brand that has multiple types of jars for your kitchen. So this brand, do you want to tell us about like the values behind this brand, Lau?
Yes, this is something that we want to show here in this brand was like homey vibes, right? So that's why you're gonna see some warm colors, the lights behind on the background that we're gonna be explaining like in a few seconds. And yeah, it's like really familiar, right? Feelings really homey, the cookie smells, all that kind of things we want to show every buyer, like possible buyer, that we want to communicate through the story. And here in the brand story, let me start like maybe showcasing the background. You're gonna feel it like really warm. We use some lights, and as you can see, it's not like a really heavy background. It's just like maybe to feel cozy and showcasing every single module of the brand story.
Yes, so I would say definitely Fifth Fork was all about, because we have worked with plenty of products in the home and kitchen category, and most of them usually want a more modern look and feel, like something that feels very current, very last, or like very today. And this was something completely different. It was more about, as Lau said, feeling like you're in your house, feeling like you're in your home, in your family, something that feels very, very emotional. And it's all about the experiences that you can, again, experience with your own family at your home. So it feels like going back home after Christmas, like after a big break and going in college or going to work in another state. Like that's what Fifth Fork is all about. So if we go into the brand story, you will see that all of the images that we used were exactly that, images. They weren't just like a text in a plain background, but rather a photo of the product with text. The way we use the brand story here at Shared Studio, and I have created a video about this on our YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and watch it for the best practices, is that we don't like to put just text and that's it. We like to communicate something or one emotion with every single one of our modules. When you are uploading your brand story, you will see that you can upload about the brand and it's just text embedded in the image as such. But again, we like to use the story of the brand and communicate it along with an image. So here you will see that it talks about that. Then this brand in particular donates to charity for the No Kid Hungry Foundation in Australia. So that's super incredibly important to showcase here. Again, the idea of a brand story, I would say, is exactly what we're doing here, which is connect and get buyers to know the brand and the purpose behind the brand and the story behind the brand. So something like the fact that they donate to charity is extremely important, because now you can connect with that brand in that sort of way. Not just like this is a warm brand that really sells that family feeling, but also that they care about everyone else. In the graphic design aspect of it, Lau, can you tell us a little bit more of, for example, you did the art direction proposal for this project. So how do you feel about?
Yes, right. So we wanted to follow the branding of the brand, so the client feel like really more comfortable with everything we're showing. As you can see, we
Mhm.
use the same kind of purple color, and we try to communicate like in different ways. So we want to make soft things, so the corners of every single graphic assets they are rounded. Also, we added those little hearts, and you can see like I think that the last module, yeah, that one, you can see some of maybe kitchen stuff on the background to really like embrace that kitchen vibes, right? Like it's kitchen but homey, and at the same time it is like maybe kind of vintage look. So yeah, we try to showcase that feeling, that story, the importance of every single detail. It's just like I think that those assets makes the difference. It's just not like a plain image. It's something really, really like thoughtful, right?
Yeah, and I think when we keep projects like in this category very minimalistic, it does speak more to the modern audience that I was mentioning before, and including these assets that are more like, let I could say childish, but not really childish, but more of a sort of personal type of feeling amongst the family. I think Fifth Fork is a very good example of that, because again, that's exactly what we're trying to show, something like very crafty
Yeah.
also. And that craft speaks to people that actually spend time in the kitchen having food done for their families. So yes, definitely
Yes, and
that.
also something really important here is that we use the three jars, the three main jars of
Hmm.
the yeah, of the products that the sellers put in their listings, so they know, the potential buyers know that they have different kind of jars. So it's
Hmm.
like another way to show your products on Amazon.
Hmm. Yes, 100%. To basically make buyers aware that there are more options than just the sugar one or the coffee one or the tea one. Like you have options for everything. Let's go to one of our favorite projects, like ever, 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 ever. Let me present it right here. And now I'm gonna let you talk more about this one because it's like our favorite project ever. It was so cute to
Yeah.
make. So let us know what what the whole process behind this project was.
So yeah, I think that I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is like our favorite project because it's with kids, and
Hmm.
just working with this image makes me smile every time. I was like having a bad day, I don't know, and I saw this little kid with his hands all over his head, and I was just in love with him. This
Yes.
project, as you can see, is like a baby product, and we wanted to make the connection with the mom. So as you can see, again, the background is like a baby space, really warm, really cozy, and we wanted to show that sweet aspect of like family or mom bonding with their like with her kid. And so especially we start here with the logo. So here is like a soccer stopper, and then we start like with the what's behind the brand. So here it's a mom is an owner of this brand. So we
Hmm.
want to show like that image, of the mom with the baby having a great
Hmm.
time and showcasing the
Hmm.
product also. And in the last
Hmm.
part of the brand story, you can see also a different mom, so it's able to every single mom, so every single mom can connect with this product. So that's what we
Yes.
want to showcase.
Yes, and I think it's also important that in this case, the product is a product, again, it's like a diaper extension for babies, but the baby is not going to get on Amazon and buy the diaper extension for themselves. So obviously, we have to speak to the mom. And how do we speak to the mom? Not just showing a mom playing with her baby, but showing a happy baby. Like your baby can look exactly this cute and this happy and this celebrating if you buy this product. So that's what we want to showcase there. And this product from our client Melanie is not something that is very common on the market. Like these diaper extensions, she sells one for the front of the baby and she sells one for the back of the baby. These are not things that you can find just anywhere and everywhere. in the world. So it's very important also in this case in the brand story to show and explain how this soaker stopper works. So you will see that here also in this image. It's not just about obviously the story of a brand, which is very, very emotional and important, because Melanie created this brand because she's a mom, because she wants her babies to be comfortable, but also because she wants to help and create easy solutions to other parents, not just moms, but dads as well. So definitely there's that. In the graphic design aspect, I would say that again, we're talking to a baby audience or a parent audience, and it's super important to have those assets here. Like you can see the small hearts, the clouds, the little like stitches around the clouds, the stars, like the whole look and feel and the whole vibe of the project was exactly that. Like the cutest, most like happy and pleasant view for mothers and babies overall in general. So that's about baby bumps. Then moving forward, we have, again, as I said, we have worked with different home and kitchen brands. And this next one is Ottava hardware. So basically, Ottava is a knife block. So this knife block is a very modern, minimalistic, and beautiful, beautiful Italian piece that people who have experience in the kitchen can put in their homes and elevate the look of the kitchen. That's the whole, I would say, idea behind the product and the brand. So that's exactly what we want to showcase here. Like the client is Italian and cares a lot about showcasing or showing or telling the story of that Italian heritage of the brand on their listing in general, and the A+ content and the listing, like the listing images, etc. And so the brand story, I believe, was the perfect place for us to tell that story for him. So, Lau, do you want to tell us about the design, please?
Yes, of course. So I'm gonna tell you here, maybe like the look and feel, as you can see, is different from the baby bombs look and feel, that it was more like homey, childish. This one is like more premium. And
Mm-hmm.
as you can see here, we use a darker background, but showing some of the food that you can use, where you can use the knife that they're gonna be on the product. And then we show the logo, of course, always we use the logo. And then as you can see, it's really simple, it's really minimalistic look. They're just like three type of colors, maybe a brown, or I can say like a beige color,
Mm-hmm.
white, and black. And they're like really simple things, really simple details. They don't really, we don't really use a lot of assets. The assets that we used was like some simple, maybe showing the logo stuff, but it was just really clean, as clean as
Mm-hmm.
so we can reflect that premium aspect of the brand.
Yes, and I would say with this project in particular, when it comes to the text, we also try to keep it minimal. In the brand story, you will see that there are some images that have a bit of text rather than the other images. But the thing is that for the infographics or for the A+ content, and I'm going to scroll down here a little bit so you can take a look at that. We kept the text minimal because we tried to have the images speak for themselves. Again, the quality of this product was extremely important to showcase it in all of the images, and that's exactly what we did with the other images on the listing. But the brand story, of course, needs a little more text to tell exactly that story. Like you will not understand that this is an Italian premium, high quality, handcrafted product just by looking at them. So definitely we try to include that text in here. And as well, you will see that different to the other two brand stories that we have showed so far, this project or this brand story has way more images. And the reason behind this is that we try to deliver some extra images to the client in this case, because and this happens at every single one of our shoots. The thing is that this was a big project and we really wanted to impress the client. But this just showcases how many images and how much content we have on, like, or we take in production and that we have in store for clients to use to for any other, let's say, channels of communication that they have. In our case, this year, we're really pushing our sellers to um, hire someone or hire us to create Amazon posts for them. So in the case of Michael, we can definitely create a whole plan of Amazon post for him, because again, we have so many images in store. So if you would like to get a consultation on Amazon post, please go to the link below and schedule a free marketing consultation with Rafa and Diego, our sales team, so they can give you a better quote or a better example of how you can take advantage of the Amazon posts with the bunch of extra images that we have in store for you. Okay, going back to the brand story, we kept it minimal, we kept it premium. This is very different again from Fitfork, because it talks more modern types of kitchens, more elevated, I would say, foods. Like for Fitfork, we had cookies and a cup of coffee, which was super warm. But in this case, we have like that whole table of charcuterie. We had some bruschettas in some of the images. We had, I believe, pasta in another one of them. Like, we tried to elevate the shoots with every single thing that we have in hand or at hand, and that is shown here as well. Anything else you want to add about Ottava, Lauchi?
Yes, I want to tell you guys that also this is like another space that Amazon gives you to put new content. So just try to
Mm-hmm.
not repeat any image, right? Because that's something that maybe they already saw on the listing, and if they repeat the image on the A plus content, they're gonna screw over the content. So show something new, show something else. Maybe if you did like a close up of the product that say like this product can be washed, right? But it was just a
Mm-hmm.
close. Use it here to showcase that you product can be washed, and that's not like any problem. So
Mm-hmm.
really, like it's a really good idea to show different type of images, maybe showing the same main aspect of the product, but in a different maybe area, or yeah, maybe in a different area. It's a good way.
Yes, and also, it's very easy to get a photo that has exactly the same context, but it's different. So you don't repeat the images. In this case, like the series of images of her grabbing the knife, we have a couple of those. So we can use one of her grabbing the knife for the brand story, and then we have a fully different picture for the A plus or for the listing images. Like, you can definitely play with that. The same series does not mean the same image. So be careful on how you curate your content for Amazon. Okay, so last but not least, we're going for a whole different industry, and this brand story will be in Spanish because the client is from Spain and is selling in the Spain market on Amazon. And this product is set of 3 recycling bags. So basically, they are designed for you to go ahead and basically divide the trash of your home in 3 different bags, so it's easier for you to reuse or recycle or just discard altogether. So this brand is Norggo. And Lau, can you tell us a little bit about Norggo and everything that we did for them?
Okay, so this is like an eco-friendly brand, as you can see. So
Mm-hmm.
the look and feel is showing that, that eco vibe. So you can see the background. There's some trees. In this case of this brand story, you can see the logo on the top. That's another way to show your brand. We put it on the
Mm-hmm.
top of the brand story because if you scroll all the different media assets that Amazon lady put on the brand story, your logo it's always gonna be on top. So that's like maybe some like a way that the clients or the buyers are gonna always look at your brand. So yeah, as you can see here, we use it's a model showing the product. It's really important too, not just showing the product itself, because it's a really complicated maybe product to show it just by itself. So
Mm-hmm.
the model showing like you can recycle in this bag, and maybe you can try like you can put these kind of products in this paper bag, this one in this other like the plastic. So it can give you like the whole idea of the
Yes.
product, of the main point of the product.
100%, 100%. And I would say also that we're not just showing the product, like, how can I explain this? We're not just showing the product with trash on it and that's it, but we're also showing the model, like, actually divide into trash. We're showing the model, showcasing the features. For example, these bags have a handle at the bottom of the bag. Um, and with this handle, she can like throw the trash away on another like bigger bin of trash, so she doesn't get her hands dirty, which is something very valuable in differentiating um, of this product in particular. Like, we try to show all of these aspects, and also it's extremely important in this case to show the overall, I would say, purpose of the brand, which at the end of the day, if it's an eco-friendly brand, then you want to show that this brand obviously really cares for the world. So it's super important to showcase that as well. But overall, for a brand story, what would you say, Lau, are your like 3 top must-dos on brand story? Because again, guys, I created a video where I talked exactly about that, like the whole best practices on the brand story, like exactly how we do it here at Shared Studio. I'm literally giving you the formula to have a successful brand story. So go ahead and watch it. I'm pretty sure our amazing marketing team, Pichu and Manu, I don't know if you guys want to say hi on the screen right now. We put you right here. Here's Pichu. Manu, say hi. Awesome. So that's our marketing team. They will link it down below, and also maybe it would appear over there where Lau is. Can you point up, Lau? So the video will be right there, and let us know if you have any questions so far in the video, and I will be, or Lau will be personally answering them. But yes, Lau, go ahead and tell us like your 3 top things or important tips for a successful brand story.
So first of all, you have to think that the brand story is the way you're gonna showcase your brand. So first of all, your brand has to be like the main focus. So you have to put all the branding things, like all the branded assets that you want to transmit, that is important to everyone to see. So following your colors, maybe your assets, your font is really important to continue that story, right? Then something that I really recommend, that maybe not in all cases
like it's applicable.
Yeah, like talking like about the graphic things. It's really important that you have like a really minimal or simple background, so every module of your brand story can be reading easily. Because sometimes people just put a lot of things in the background and make the media assets really busy and everything really busy. So it's not really user friendly for the buyer. So that's the second point. And the third thing I want to say is show your story in that part. Like really, maybe show what is behind, who is behind there. Like if they're like a family, it is like a family company. Show them there. Like not like literally show them, but show your story there. Maybe is there like a foundation you help, put it there. Like buyers want to know that. Buyers want to know like those sensitive stuff about your brand. So that's the way, and that's the way Amazon wants you to put that information. So that's helpful.
100%. So as per my tips, they're a little bit mixed with Lau's. Basically, as she was saying, remember that the easiest and most successful, effective way to connect with a potential buyer and make them convert to your brand is through emotion. Like it's not just about having a good product, it's about having that emotional connection with them. And if they buy one product of your brand and it turns out amazing, and they like build a relationship with your brand, when you launch other products, they will go and buy them because they already know you. So having that story there and recognizing what your brand is all about and what the core values of your brand are is extremely, extremely important. So actually telling your story is 100% my best tip and my most important tip. Then as per the other tips, you will have to watch my brand story video and watch them. But what I can say is that in March, we will be at the Prosper event in Las Vegas. This is our first time there, and we are very lucky to be speakers. We're super, super excited. Pichu, Rafa, Diego, and I will be there. And the first day, on the 13th, we will have a whole 2 hour and a half speaking session in which we will showcase and will tell you our secret formula from start to finish, like literally from the first email that we receive from clients to the end result and the end delivery. We will tell you all about it. So if you're assistant, definitely make sure that as soon as we have the links to sign up available, you have to go ahead and sign up and come visit us and come ask all of the questions that you want, because again, we will be there for 2 hours and a half. So those will be the best 2 hours to really get to know each other, to really get to know your brand. And the idea is to make personalized proposals for maybe most of the attendees. I wouldn't say all of them because it's a lot of people, but we can definitely help you develop an amazing brand story plan, as well as listing images, A+ videos, and of course, Amazon Photo. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you that we have a discount code for $100 off your ticket for Prosper. So go to www.prospershow.com and buy your ticket with our discount code, which is this one right here. Thank you, Pichu, for this. And we'll see you there. Our speaking session, we're super excited to talk to you, to get to know your brand, and of course, to give you a live marketing consultation. So see you guys there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, as Lau said at the beginning. Like this video. Let us know if you have any questions. Let us know if there's anything else that you would like us to review. Maybe next time we can do our second best thing, which is, or not, I would say our favorite thing, which is A+ content. We've definitely done it separately, but maybe we can go ahead and talk about them together, Lau. That would be awesome. And do you want to tell us where we can write to Shared Studio and how we can book a free marketing consultation?
Yes, so here down below, and it's appearing, I think, on the marketing team is doing a really great job. You can contact us at hello@sharedstudio.com. You can book a marketing consultation with us. Our sales team is gonna be really happy to help you in everything you want. And now you know us. We're part of the team behind of graphics team. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, so leave them down below.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time with another video. Just write any questions, contact us, and we would be more than happy to help. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.